Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome back to my channel. We're having a great day so far. In this video, we'll be going over some patch 5.4 preparations. Now, as we all know, patch 5.4 is going to be coming out early December. That could be the first Tuesday or the second Tuesday of December. We won't know until it's confirmed on the 27th of November and part 2 of the live letter for 5.4. Our best bet is probably around December 8th. Alright, so the only mandatory thing that we need to do for 5.4 is the main story quest. That's the only mandatory thing that we have to take care of. So make sure you are caught up with the main story. Everything else is going to be secondary. Now, every 0.4 patch we're going to get a new tombstone. This one is called Revelation or Revelations, which means Gosha is going to be completely removed from the game, so if you have any lingering around, make sure you exchange them in Mordona. Allegory is going to be the new Phantasmagoria, and Phantasmagoria will be discontinued. So, right before the patch drops, make sure that you cap out your Phantasmagoria. You'll be able to exchange these for Allegory. Alright. Also make sure that you have 1 week before the patch drops, cap out your Allegory, because there are going to be new items for crafting with Allegory tombstones. That's going to be for the 4-star recipes, which we'll get into a bit later. So make sure both of these are capped out before the patch drops. Poetics, most likely nothing's going to be used for these until the next relic upgrade, so don't worry about these right now. Next is the Eden Raid. This is going to be the final part of the Eden Raid in 5.4. In order to unlock the Eden Raid, you need to start the quest in the Crystarium. You can be talking to the Anxious Crystal Guard after you complete 5.0 at 9.7x y 12.3. You start with in the middle of nowhere and finish off with Worlds Apart. I'm really excited to find out how the story is going to end, since Final Fantasy VIII was my very first Final Fantasy game, and I really want to see if Ultimecia is going to be the, the final boss, or if she is going to infect Eden herself or itself, or maybe take Gaia and turn her into something. We don't know, but I'm really excited to find out. Alright, since we're on the topic of raiding, you guys want to also make sure that you are well stocked on battle materia. If you're a Savage Raider, or if you're trying to make some gil, materia for battle classes are going to skyrocket. Mostly crit, direct hit, and determination. Alright, if you have any skill speed, spell speed, piety, tenacity, transmute that with Mudamix in the bonfire in Central Thanalan. Hopefully you get the other battle materia, or you're most likely going to get crafting and gathering materia as well. I have a video on where to get all grade 7 and 8 battle materia, and other materia as well, so I'll try to find it and link it down below. But make sure you join any hunt train that you can possibly get your hands on, because they will drop planet clusters that will basically turn into grade 7 and 8 battle materia, which you can exchange it for right over here at the Materia Master in Yulmore at X 10.6, Y 10.8. Right? Or any Splendor's NPC in the city-states will do the same thing. Alright? So now let's go over to the scrip vendor and let's talk about preparations for crafters and gatherers. Alright, so here we are at the scrip exchange in Yulmore. Now, if you are coming into Shadowbringers, or you just finished the main story of 5.0 and you're going to start leveling up your gatherers and all that, or if you haven't done this yet, make sure that you have your folklore books for gathering unlocked for botanist, fisher, and miner. This will help you guys gather the new materials that we're most likely going to be getting for the 4-star battle gear, because we're going to be getting all new items for that. So if you haven't done these yet, I suggest you do it. You'll get those tokens over here at the scrip exchange under level 70 items for yellow scrips. You come down here to the folklore trade tokens. You're going to need 40 each, and then they're going to cost 100 for each one. Alright, so 40 times 100, which I think is 40,000, if my math is correct. So make sure you have those unlocked. Now, for crafters, same thing goes for you. Master recipes, if you haven't done this yet. grade 8 books are going to be housing the 4-star battle gear that we're going to be making in 5.4. So make sure you have these unlocked before the patch drops. Then it'll cost you 1,200 yellow scrips a piece. So 8 times 1,200. And speaking of scripts, for those of you who are already, all set to go, make sure both yellow and white scripts are capped out before the patch drops, because when we get new, materials for the 4-star gear, you're going to be going through all your scripts and all that, especially if you're going to be getting the new script set, which is most likely going to be helpful to make the 4 stars if you're not going to be using the craftable gear. Alright, so make sure you cap both yellow and white scripts. Just do your custom deliveries the week before, and you should be all good to go. And yes, I am predicting we're going to most likely get an upgrade to the script set. Since the craftable ones is 490 and the professional is 470, we might get a 480 script set, so you guys can combat with the craftable ones. Now, since we are on crafting, make sure, if you haven't done this yet, if you are going to be going after the unmeldable relic items or tools for crafters, these Sky Song tools are going to be for you. These are going to be 11 craftsmanship and 9 control short of a pentamelded main hand tool. Alright, but to be honest, it's no melding you're going to have to worry about, and to be quite honest, it's probably a better choice for you. Because trying to meld 8 different tools is a lot of gil and it's a lot of material you're wasting, so I would go with the Sky Song tools. I've made a video on how to do both part 1 and part 2, so you should be fine on that. Next, make sure you are stocked up on materia if you are going to be melding. I can't stress how important this is. There's going to be a change to the melding system where you'll be able to meld everything all at once. So instead of going through failure after failure after failure, if you're like, okay, I want to meld 45 pieces of materia. If all 45 fail, then you basically have done it all in one fell swoop. If some of them succeed, then basically the materia melding will stop at wherever it succeeded. So if you go 45, but only 4 of them fail, but the 5th one melds into it, then I believe it should stop, and then you have to re-enter how many more you want to put in until it fails again, or succeeds again. I'm assuming that's how it's going to be when 5.4 drops. So look forward to that system, thank God, because going through the motions of failure after failure after failure can be tedious. Now, next thing I would suggest farming, or stocking up on, is materials that are most likely going to be in Alchemist. Alright, I am predicting, there's a good chance that there will be, or maybe not, grade 4 alkahests, and maybe grade 4 tinctures. Most likely, the alkahests are probably going to be grade 4. We're probably not going to get grade 4 tinctures, but we never know. But these items right here are most likely going to be needed, which is going to be the aethersands, sublime solution, as well as these items here that go with the tinctures. They might be rehashed, they might not. We might get new ones, we might not. But make sure you stock up on the Chiro Glow, the Skuro Glow, these items here like the Fern Leaf, Lime Basil, the Light Gerbera, the Sweet Elysium, Tiger Lily, etc. Alkahest, Sublime Solutions, the same things like this. Make sure you stock up on these just in case. Alright. I've done videos on how to get the aethersands. You also can get aethersands to the script vendor. I think it's a gathering. Under white script items, I believe. Yeah. All these, Age Deep, Age Flow, Age Wood, 11 Strike, get all of these sands, because you never know. Alright guys, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you found this useful. Any comments, questions, and or concerns, please put them in the comment section down below. I've been more than happy to help you guys out with any questions you may have. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers content. And as a reminder, make sure you hit that notification bell next to my subscribe button. That's where you guys can miss an upload, and follow me on all social media at Zane Lionheart on Twitter and Facebook. So until next time, guys, remember to walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut. Take care, guys.